Gonna be a fight if I call and she don't pick up the phone. From time to time, baby, tell me when I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
Boy GQ, 1/3 of the Mandulas, letting y'all know any brands sound like this one. Shout out to Royalty Clothing Club. If you would want me to wear your product on the show, all you got to do is email mandulasofficial@gmail.com. I'll sit right here. It got to be swaggy, though, and I have to like it. I ain't just wearing it because you send it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, mandulasofficial@gmail.com. Let's get the gear. Send some fire. Shout out Royalty Clothing Club. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Hey.
What's going on, y'all? This is one half of the Mandulas. Your man Stacks from the Dime.
You know what it is. GQ, Big 2, second half of the Mandulas, episode 8. Episode 8, baby.
We're in the building.
Yes.
What we talking about today, Q?
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm liking Mike Tyson knocking out Jake Paul. I'm sticking to that. Stand on business.
I ain't gonna
what you
lie.
got?
I'm a Jake Paul kind of guy. That marketing you've been doing is great. I like him, man. The young boy against the old guy. I also got the Boston Celtics. They've been dominating all season. Is this the team to win the championship this year? What you like?
I ain't gonna lie. I like Minnesota Timberwolves. Shout out my dog, Nas Reed. And my boy had towel night. Episode 8, Mandulas Podcast. Hey, let's get it.
We in the building, man. Let's do it.
Hey, what's up, Mandulas community? It's your girl, YARISZ Sit, 1/3 of the Mandulas Podcast, a.k.a. Mandulas. So we're on episode 8 right now. We got so much to talk about. We got L'Jarius Sneed getting traded to the Titans. That's type crazy. He's one of the best cornerbacks. We also got Isaiah Thomas's return. He is back. And we also got Ant-Man. I think he had the best dunk of the year. Do you think Stacks and GQ think so too? All right, we gonna get it. Let's go.
Bet.
Hey, what's up, Mandulas community? It's your girl, YARISZ Sit, 1/3 of Mandulas Podcast, a.k.a. Mandulas.
What's going on, y'all? This the other third of the Mandulas. Your man Stacks from the Dime.
Yes, you know what it is. GQ, Big 2. But today I'm number 3 of the Mandulas, baby. Yeah, that's what we got going on.
Yo, it was mad interesting stuff going on this week. But there's one thing that really interested me the most was IT's return back to the NBA.
Shout out IT.
Shout out IT.
Mm-hmm. What you got about it? What you think about that?
Hold on, Q, you got something for?
Oh, shit. Outside of IT, we fuck with you, IT. But your 10 days ain't been bigger than this last 10 days.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what you got going on.
Oh, my God. So I crossed Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. I am so happy. I joined the sorority of my dreams. Everything has been super busy. I'm super happy.
Throw it up.
And
come on, man.
I can't wait to get to this work.
That's what's up. What's up with that? What's up with that that banner right here?
That little garment you got over there. What's that over there?
What's up with that?
This is one of my gifts that I received from one of my sorors. So this is just a blanket. It's cute. She's cute.
Shout out to the Mandulas.
Mandulas.
Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to the sorority.
Piff Jones, too, for making up that word. Piff made that shit up on the spot. Said the Mandulas.
It's very fitting. It's very fitting, y'all.
So, Mandulas, take us into these topics. So, we talking about IT.
Yes.
10-day contract.
Yes.
What you think?
I think that they messed up by just having him go in the last minute of the game. Like, you done wasted a day. Like,
You just waited. You trained, practice. You play layup line, perform, all that. Come in the game for 1 minute.
What you think about that, Stacks?
What you think, Stacks?
I think the IT story overall, it's a good story on the comeback. You know what I'm saying? At one point, he was the man in Boston. You know what I'm saying? He was unstoppable. You know what I mean? Doing his thing with. So to have him go through injuries and everything and stuff with his family and to bounce back now to get a chance to go back to the NBA, if it's a minute, just the opportunity for him is great. You know
That's
what I'm
valid.
saying? It's a great story. So I would love to actually speak to IT to kind of get his thoughts on it. But overall, congratulations, my brother. You did your thing. Talent-wise, him keeping up, I think it's a spot for him to be a scorer, but I think he's really on that team just to kind of show what he can do on a winning team. So next season, whoever need that scorer or that person off the bench could use him. So shout out to Phoenix for looking out for him.
That's
what's up. He's a vet, you know what I'm saying? Like
and he played for Phoenix before. My take on that is, me personally, I think that it's a kind of like an attention grab. I don't know if it's coming from the Suns or if it's coming from the NBA in general. You know what I mean? Yo, we're going to throw IT right back in on a 10-day contract right before the playoffs. What's going to happen? More people going to start watching basketball. More people from that realm that was familiar with his story. You know what I'm saying? Boston got rid of the nigga after his sister died. After he done, remember he was injured. His sister died and he still played.
And he was still playing
and he still
that
played.
game.
You know what I mean? Outside of that, he was averaging like 30-some a game at that time. You know what I mean? So I think that skill-wise, I agree with you. I don't think he's probably there skill-wise. I wouldn't mind IT coming in the game, know what I mean? If Booker go to the bench or Bill's not playing and, you know, KD sometimes get injured, I wouldn't mind having IT. I just think it's more of an attention grab. So I think that IT personally within your 10 days or whatever it is, you should try to kill, you know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even pass the ball as much if I was you, to tell you the truth, you know what I mean? So shout out to you, IT, you know what I mean? Take advantage of your opportunity.
Okay, you feel like he's gonna get another one, another 10 day to play?
This is the second one. This is the second time because he was out before. Remember he scored like 80 points in like the Drew League or some shit like that.
G League he was killing.
Nah, it wasn't even G League. It was like a summer league. He scored 80 something, but after the game he was crying. It was like there was a camera on him. He was like, "Yo, they gave up on me. The NBA turned their backs on me." He got a chance after that. I forgot what team it was. I'm not sure if it was the Hornets. I might be wrong. I'm not sure if it was the Hornets, but somebody gave him a chance. It didn't work out. And I mean, shit didn't work out. I mean, he ended up fade into black again, and then he didn't even have a kill moment again like that, like another 81-point game. He went to the G League. Yeah, he went to the G League's team. He did what he had to do within those couple of games, and then the Suns just picked him up. So like that's why for me, I think it's more of an attention. I think it was more of an attention grab. I think that they know it's going to bring in bread. I think that they know it's going to bring in some couple of dollars. It's going to bring in more viewership. You know what I mean? Playoffs right around the corner. I think it's more of an attention thing rather than.
He was on the he was Charlotte Hornets.
It was Charlotte. I was right there. So it was the Hornets. Yeah. He had got a 10-day. Oh, I don't know if it's in that. I think he played for the team for a while. Shit just didn't work out. You know what I mean? So I do think that playoffs come in. We need more viewers. It's an attention grab.
It kind of reminds me of like, you know, in the WWE, how they do like they have Brock Lesnar come back
out of nowhere real quick. Nah, man, come back out of nowhere.
Make that
he do
appearance.
2 F5s. They done made 70 million. They made 70 million. Like y'all seen the other shit with the Rock came back out. Yeah. Nigga slapped the Rock.
Yeah.
You didn't see that?
Word.
Nigga Rock came out. Rock is in the ring arguing with a nigga. You know wrestling mad funny. Rock like says some shit, take his glasses off.
Yeah.
Nigga slaps the Rock. Psh, Rock like, yo, what? Yeah. The Rock. So no, matter of fact, the Rock even do that. The Rock gets slapped. He goes.
Like you know.
The eyebrow about to come up.
It'd be reminding me just like that. Same concept, bro.
Right, but shout out IT though, man. Shout out IT, man.
I would love to see IT, man, a veteran on a young team helping somebody grow, man. I mean, like a Jordan Poole or something, giving them some advice on how to, run the team. Know what I mean,
that would have been good though. The Wizards, that might have been all right.
I think there's room for him in the league for sure. Not even based on just talent, but just the experience he got from being a man, scoring so many points, being the person that he was. He could help out the organization.
Respectfully,
beautiful.
What you got for us, Stacks?
What you got, Stacks?
All right, we always be talking about Chet and Wemby. Right. So now, as we've seen Wembanyama breaking all type of records, shattering the mold and everything, but you see Chet also having good numbers, but his team is having success, number 1 in the West right now, about to make a great playoff run. My question to y'all is, what would you prefer coming into the league or coming into any profession? Would you want the individual success, the individual accolades, but your team might not be doing as good?
Right.
Or would you want to be doing good as a rookie, but your team success is really going to put you in the playoffs and get championships? What would you prefer?
What you got?
I ain't even gonna lie. If I'm a rookie, I'm coming out of college or I'm coming undrafted, I'm trying to get rookie of the year, son. I don't give a fuck if we do or not. I'm trying to get rookie of the year. Especially if I'm one of those, if I'm one of the top 3 draft picks or I'm a lottery pick. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. The ones that become rookie of the year, bro, they go on to be household names in the NBA. So me on some selfish shit as a rookie coming in. All right, so boom. If I come into the league and I'm playing for the Wizards, I'm going for rookie of the year. I'm going for rookie of the year.
Team or something.
I come in the league. I'm playing for the Thunder. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna try to enjoy this playoff run. See what we could do. But yeah, I get drafted to the Wizards. Michael Jordan is coming out here.
I need the pills.
Like it kind of reminds me like with Russell Westbrook. Like everything was about numbers for him. Right.
On the Thunder.
When he was, everything was about numbers, getting his triple doubles every game and things like that. And then just getting up there, I would be doing the same thing.
Same shit.
I would be doing the same
shit.
It's time to
same
shine.
Shit.
Yeah.
Same shit. I ain't gonna lie, and I agree with that too, because at a point when Russell Westbrook at one point, he had to do that shit because he was like the only nigga, he was like the best nigga. But after a while, you started seeing the players, like you started seeing Steven Adams, the rebound right there, the nigga would move. so Russell Westbrook could get the rebound and get the stats. So the whole team was on some like, yo, nigga, go get the stats. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that on some Russell Westbrook shit.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Definitely the same thing.
I'll go against the grain and go with Chet. And just off the top of championships do define your legacy.
Right.
So with Wemby, he's going to be a generational talent. I think in the marathon to come, it's going to be a lot of accolades that man going to get. But if I'm placed with the opportunity where I can get first place, team success, deep in the playoffs, and I'm a close second to the Rookie of the Year, I might not get the accolades, but my numbers is still way above average 100%. As a rookie. You know what I'm saying? That might not be homies, but shit, we in the playoffs. We number 1 right now. Our team is top 3 in defense. This, that. I'll take the overall success. That's just me. So going back to the Chet and the Wemby, I'm taking Chet. I'm taking Chet. I'm gonna take the team success. I'm gonna take number 1. I'm gonna take my team doing good. I'm gonna take a good culture. I'm gonna take all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna build on that to try to make a legacy as a team and try to do that Warriors thing. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully. Because he's definitely a big asset to the Thunder. Like the Thunder are not the Thunder if Chet isn't there. Definitely. You know what I mean? Chet with that remember he sat out the whole year with injury. The Thunder didn't look like that. At all. They didn't look like that. He came back and they look completely different. Now, my thing to add to that is, can you really blame Wemby, though, for getting drafted where he got drafted to? Know what I mean? We can't really control the fact that all the rest of them niggas is the kind of doo-doo on the Spurs. Know what I mean? So he kind of like, he has to play like that. Now, my thing is Wemby, how tall is Chet? I think
he's 7'1".
You put, let's say, 7'1" Wemby against a 7'1" Chet, I still think Wemby's better. He's more athletic to me. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about that, Stacks?
Individually, yeah, it's stuff that Wemby could do that not a lot of players could do. So
because that 7'5" shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's 7'5". He could block shots. He doing sham guards and all that, going through the lane. He got more of a game that we respect. But to me, Chet is a very good basketball player that could fit into a lot of systems with a lot of different people. So
100%.
He's also a technical player too.
Is Chet? He's very technical. I was about to say. My next thing is Chet player. Fucking Tim Duncan.
Ooh.
Even though we talking about centers, but I'm talking about fundamental basketball. Is Chet is like to me, he's a very fundamental basketball player. It's not exciting.
Yeah, like it's not exciting. It's not gonna catch your attention. He's not sham guarding through you, but he's still gonna hit you with moves that guys his size is not. Supposed
to be doing. Yeah.
Let's talk about that Wemby. Remember that shot that Wemby threw or something like that.
What was it?
It was like backwards or something crazy.
Oh
like that.
Yeah, bro. He had like a crazy a layup or some weird shit. It was like a layup or some shit, bro. This nigga is backwards, and because he's so bro, it looked like he literally went like this.
Right, he was.
It looked like he
far
went
away from the basket. He did some backward. I don't know what the hell, and it went in.
That's not talent though. That's the fact that he's fucking 7'5".
Well. Can't coach 7'5".
You can't coach that.
Fire,
that was fire. I remember. Yeah, that was fire. I remember. That was fire.
Wemby is definitely a human highlight reel. He's gonna bring a lot of money to the Spurs, and a lot of individual accolades. With Chet, he's just doing everything the right way.
And they speaking up to their name. Like, you know what I'm saying? When a rookie comes in, they be like, oh, he nice right now, but later on he gonna be trash, and like it don't last that long. But they're really being consistent,
holding it down.
I'm not gonna lie.
Every game.
If we really had to think about it, when the last time we had like a crazy rookie duo like this outside of LeBron and Carmelo? When the last time we had that dynamic 1-2? Yo, this nigga's the best. This nigga's the best. When the last time we had that? It's been a minute.
It's been a
minute.
hot minute.
It's definitely been a minute to this magnitude because it's both big men and they both so far has been healthy.
Right.
So
you could say you might be able to say Ja and Zion too. Ja and Zion had that same.
It would, but they're not like the same position. Yeah,
exactly.
Type,
exactly.
So they're not,
exactly. That's why LeBron and Melo was basically
they
chatting with me.
Each other, they on each other the whole time. So that's a matchup that they're gonna be going against each other for a long time.
Facts.
So we got Chet and Shea averaging 66 points together. That is
killing.
They killing. How do you guys feel like they could be like that dynamic duo?
Oh, they are gonna be that dynamic duo, and they got a lot of play. They got a young team. The Williams homie, that power
Williams
forward,
is nice.
Very good.
I don't know if it's Jalen or Jaden, but he's nice. Jalen, yeah, he's nice. I haven't gone front.
Williams
he's
put
nice.
in work. And they got a couple good players over there. Dort, he's shooting 3, so they got a nice mold over there. So just with Chet and Shea, that 1-2 punch is great. You get a third piece.
Yeah, if you had one more, just one more.
Right.
Dangerous. But right now we're going to see what they do in the playoffs. But the fact that he's in the playoffs, he's going to get way more experience in the playoffs. That's going to help him out when he's going back against Wemby. But then with Wemby, you just don't know. He might come back 8 foot.
Right. And how old is he again?
Like 19.
He's like 20, 20, right?
Yeah, 19, 20.
He still could grow like an inch or two.
That's gonna be scary.
I'm not gonna lie. Year 3 Wemby is gonna be spanking shit. Year 3 Wemby is he's gonna be wilding on niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
What you got for us?
What we got, Q?
I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to the dog them. Nas motherfucking Reed. Cat went out. My boy came in the game. That motherfucker bowling.
He was like, I'm here.
Nas, you is bowling. Y'all seen the motherfucking Timberwolves arena yesterday. Y'all seen all of them towels out. Y'all seen the whole arena covered and Nas Reed signs. My question is, can Nas be considered 6th man of the year, man? My dogs, you know what it is. It's your boy GQ, 1/3 of the Mandulas. Bro, send me some music, man. Send me your latest song that you promoting right now on Apple Music, Spotify. We're going to play it on the intro of the episode, and we're going to play it on the outro of the episode. Send me some music. MandulasOfficial@gmail.com. Send some heat, send some heat, send some heat. No unreleased joints. I don't want to hear none that's not out. I want the people to listen to your music. You want them to listen to your music. MandulasOfficial@gmail.com. Send them songs. Let's get it. Hey, I'm not going to lie. The way he playing right now, Rudy, nigga, you better hold on to your starting spot, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Why everybody be hating on Rudy?
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think it's a Rudy thing. I think with Nas killing, Cat might be out of there.
Nigga, one of y'all niggas is gone. They winning games. He's bowling, and he's a fan favorite. Rudy or Cat, y'all niggas contract
One of y'all
extensions.
gotta say goodbye.
One of y'all contract extensions ain't looking extensionable next year. Word. Shout out my boy Nas Reed. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy Durant too. My man Durant introduced me to Nas. So I ain't gonna lie, Durant brought Nas to the store. At the time, I only heard his name a couple of times. I didn't know who he was. I met him, introduced him. He's a humble soul. You know what I mean? He from Jersey also. Shout out to Jersey. Nas from Jersey.
Shout out my Jersey
I mean,
guys,
that those are our cousins, New York, New Jersey. Those are our cousins right there. So Nas super humble. You know what I mean? Super good dude. You know what I mean? Show love. Shout out to Durant, man. I can't wait to have y'all on the show. Stay locked in for the playoffs, man.
And homie could ball a little bit. 6th man of the year. I would have to see the other 6-man candidates.
Yes.
But him personally, his push. I don't think the Timberwolves coach unleashed them the way that they needed to the whole season. That's just me.
Right.
I know McDaniels, he getting a lot of time. He the starter. And I know he had Cat and he had Gobert in front of him. So it was kind of tough. You got a defensive player of the year. You got the other player that's getting a whole bunch of money to play what he's that position. So it's kind of tough for you to get in there. But all of the times that he got his minutes,
he burnt.
He always killed. The only thing I can say that's probably the knock is foul trouble. He get frustrated a lot, but that's what happens being a young player. But talent and skill wise,
he got niggas.
He's busting grown man ass out there. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. So Nas, I'm seconding what my man GQ saying. Keep doing your thing for the T-Wolves, man. You got people getting your towels and all that. You're gonna get that bag soon. You are.
Nas, shout out to you, man. YARISZ, what's your next joint?
So I want to kind of dig into Houston Rockets.
I fuck with the Rockets.
How is it looking for the Houston Rockets right now? They winning 6 straight.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I like the Rockets a whole lot, but they just lost their center, Sengun.
He just got injured?
Yeah, he might be out for the rest of the
Season?
of the run.
What happened to him?
You could look that up, yeah. I know he got hurt a couple games ago. So for this final stretch, even though they're playing good basketball without him, they power forward Smith, he started stepping it up. They still got Dylan Brooks playing good defense. They got Van Fleet over there. So I like the team, and my man Jalen dunk on your mom Green.
That's my dog right there. I ain't on front.
I like his game, young 22-year-old dude. He fearless. I like the culture that they trying to build over there. But are they gonna make it this year with Sengun going out?
Yeah.
Grade 3 ankle sprain.
His ankle.
That's
Grade
3.
three.
So that's about a week or 2, which is gonna be those 10 games. So
he's gonna miss the remainder of the
regular season.
So that means they're gonna have to make that run, get in the play in, and he's probably gonna be out till 3rd, 4th game of the playoffs.
Jalen Green.
And that's terrible. That's terrible.
So with that happening right there, that messed up a lot of my confidence because they did have a lot of momentum, what you're saying.
They did.
And they're still playing good basketball.
They did. And with Jalen Green getting that career high.
Jalen Green should be considered in that not one of the faces. So Jalen Green could basically be Vince Carter, Blake Griffin, how he jumps, how athletic he is. And I'm not gonna lie, there's outside of media attention, there's really not a big difference between John Morant and Jalen Green. They like almost the same nigga. They almost kind of the same person. Ja's more athletic. He's faster.
Yes.
I think Jalen Green. I think Jalen shoots better.
Yes.
Jalen Green definitely shoots better.
I agree.
But they both got that dog in them. If you really watch their games, there's not a big difference between them two. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Jalen Green. Outside of the weird shit you did back in high school and shit like that.
Oh my goodness.
I fuck with your game, brother.
Yeah, Jalen Green, you wild pose. But Jalen Green being close to Ja, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean,
What you think? What you think? Like listening to that hit, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. If you really had to look at them, bro, they kind of the same nigga.
Ja, I look at as a person that can run a team. With Jalen, I look at somebody that could be a face of a franchise. Ja, I can see doing both.
Right.
Ja can run your team and be the face of the franchise. Jalen Green, I can see him being an extremely lethal weapon.
100%.
But he's being the face of your franchise.
100%.
He got the look, know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, but you still gonna need a veteran guard or something around him to kind of like keep everything afloat.
Keep him grounded.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep him grounded.
So I'm not putting him on like the Jordan Poole category, but he got like Jordan Poole and all that talent. He just got to put that mental into play where he can run the team. But that's why they got Şengün over there. Şengün is more of a smarter player than an athletic player.
Probably could calm him down a little bit.
So it balances out. You know what I'm saying? While he's running around with a chicken with his head cut off, dunking on people, shooting threes, Şengün is dissecting you play by play.
And I ain't even going front. That's kind of where Van Vliet and Dylan Brooks come into that veteran presence.
You feel me?
They kind of come in. And remember, Uncle Jeff is over there too. Uncle Jeff Green is over there too. So yeah.
And you know who else had that same recipe around him? Jamal Murray. So Jamal Murray was a young electric scorer. It's like, nah, let me get these people around. Be you.
Yeah.
But we're going to get these veteran dudes. He's not caring. Uncle Jeff, he's going to give you the ball in your spot. Just be you. Know what I mean?
And that shifted when Paul Millsap went over there. When Paul Millsap went over there to Denver, remember that shifted. He was like that
veteran presence, letting them know. So that's why veterans is very important in the NBA, man. Stop shitting on the veterans organization.
Facts.
Word.
Stacks is on you. Your next one.
Next one. So I got Kevin Durant just passed Shaquille O'Neal on an all-time scoring list to become the 8th leading scorer in the NBA.
Clap that up. Clap that up. Clap that up. Shout out to you, KD.
I know LeBron had 40. He number one, so that kind of took it over and all that. And KD, you've been having a quiet season over there in Arizona. But shout out to you. You've been doing your thing. My question to y'all would be, where do you see KD ranking when it's said and done? He's 8 right now. How many spots you think he could go up?
So
if you can, put the list of the all-time leading scorers. While he
it's so for all-time leading scorer, and him being 8 where he finishes, I'll give him somewhere around like maybe 4, maybe 5. If he play like another like 5 years, I could see him getting to maybe 5 or 6. If you could tell me what the gap is, from 1 to 5. I know LeBron is at 40. How far is 5?
I think 5 is Jordan.
And that's like 30-something thousand, probably like 33, 36. Okay.
5 is Jordan. Okay, so we're looking at Kevin Durant.
He's 8.
He's 8.
Yeah.
And I think he has like 33.
He right here it says 28.
He has 28,000?
28,629.
Who's number 5?
Number 5 is Michael Jordan
at what?
With 32,290.
He'll catch Mike. If he play another 5, he'll catch Mike.
And you said he was 35 years old, right? 35, 36 from what we was talking about before?
35 years old. 35, 36, 35, 36. If KD could play another 5, if he stays on a team like the Suns, if he got to be the go-to guy, I don't see a fresh good 5.
Kevin Durant 35.
He 35, yeah. So if he could stay on a team like that where he got like 2, 3 other guys that could take some of the load off of his knees and shit like that, pulls off his ankle. If he could play, then yeah. But if he go to a team where he has to score and be the guy, I don't see a fresh 5. I see like a weird. I don't even want to mock KD like that. But yeah, he stay on a good team. He got another 5 and he passes Mike.
I can see that.
Where's Melo? Carmelo's in that top 10 too.
I just seen it. Let's see.
If so, he probably
Melo
just in that
is
10th, 11th or something, 12th or something.
And he just got
10.
into it.
He's
10.
He
just got into it, so he's 10.
He's 10 with 28,289 points.
Who's 11?
11 is Moses Malone.
Oh, so it's gonna be a minute before anybody get there to that 10. It's gonna be a minute.
He had 28,000 at number 8. Who's at number 7 and 6?
7 is Wilt Chamberlain. 6 is Dirk Nowitzki.
And how much Dirk got?
Dirk got 31,560 points.
I think he could pass Dirk.
That would be
KD?
crazy.
I think KD for
probably catch
sure.
Dirk.
KD for sure is passing Dirk, and I want him to pass Jordan. He could do that. After Jordan, I think it's Kobe.
It's Kobe
with like
then
30,
Karl
with
Malone,
33.
then
Kobe's at what?
Kobe's at 4.
40?
4.
34. Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
Kobe's at
he's
number 4.
No, what's his numbers though? Like, what's his numbers?
Numbers
Oh,
is
33.
33,643.
And Mike is
KD
at
got
32.
paid like KD 35. I don't see like the out of the list of 35-year-old guys, I don't see all of them doing the LeBron 40, 41 years
That's
old
what
thing.
I'm saying. I think he'll be if he beats Dirk.
Yeah.
That's kind of the guy that his game is kind of after. Like, I mean, the tall shooter.
That tall,
If
yeah.
he gets in that lane, I think
Okay.
KD did his thing. But if he works hard enough and play a couple extended years and he passed MJ,
Yeah. Me realistically though, I think KD wants another ring outside of that Warriors joint. I think he's like, I gotta win another ring because y'all motherfuckers not even crediting the one that I got with them.
Right.
I gotta go get another one from somewhere else. I think he's on that. I think he's hell bent on before I leave, I gotta get another one with somebody else. I think he's hell bent on that. You know what I mean?
okay, we're gonna see what's happening in Phoenix. I hope they can make it work. Q, what you got?
So right now, the Pelicans, they've been balling, having a great run, gearing up for the playoffs. I'm not sure if y'all seen, but
Brandon Ingram got injured.
Know what I mean?
Hyperextended his knee.
And he got helped off the court. A hyperextension is bad. A hyperextension is very, very bad. Let me just check and see if we got any news back on him so far. Oh, he got 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
So it wasn't as bad.
Oh, he had a bone contusion in his left knee. So a hyperextension, he's done. He's out of here.
Oh,
so he got a bruise on his. He got a bruise.
He just got a bruise.
So 2 weeks, but do you think that affects?
Crazy though.
It looked crazy.
It looked like a hyperextension. The way his knee just went like this.
And he needed 2 players to help him get off the court. So, even with that 2 weeks, know what I mean, with the knees gearing up towards the playoffs, you need fresh legs. You know, usually the players will start sitting out around this time anyway. Do you feel any worry with BI getting any nicks and bruises? Do you feel any worry for the Pelicans making that push? Because, you know, they in the Pelicans are placed currently number 5. You know what I mean? So do you feel worried if BI isn't all the way there?
I feel worried if it's like a whole playoff run, but right now to finish these 10 games, I know that they're gonna. If I'm the coach, I know that they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I know I know what BI could do. Now this is an opportunity for me to try to get these other guys rolling. Let's see what Alvarado got going on. Alvarado just had a good game the
Shout
other
out
night.
Jose.
Yeah, let's see what Trey got going on. Let's see what McCollum. Let's see how he can run the team.
That makes
Zion,
sense.
let him get his joint
That
back.
makes
So
sense.
now let's use this as an opportunity to try to get guys going. So when the playoffs do come, we got some guys on fire. BI's gonna be BI.
He's
gonna be BI no matter what.
Yeah, so
BI gonna be BI no matter what.
I'll take that opportunity. The Pelicans is blessed enough to have a loaded team. They got a lot of talent over there. So where if he's out, they can still kind of manufacture good enough defense and offense to win games. So if I'm on that team, I take that opportunity. And personally, Zion, take that on the chin and start really carrying on for these
100%.
wins and get these numbers up, man. I heard that you looking good, you feeling good. Know what I'm saying? That's a great opportunity for you to, get your shit right.
And shit, even speaking to Zion, I want you to piggyback on BI. You got anything about that BI thing?
go ahead.
So, but speaking of Zion, I know he dropped 25 pounds. So Zion is on the same thing that me and you on. I mean,
we on
know what
our
I mean?
weight loss
weight loss journey.
Keep
But
it up, Zion.
I gotta apologize to you, Zion. Within our first couple of episodes, I was talking about you eating Twinkies and burgers and shit. Right now, currently, so I apologize. I'll take it back. You balling out. Know what I mean? I want you to stay focused. Know what I mean? You're actually one of my favorite players. Know what I mean? You a big nigga and you move like you a small nigga. Know what I mean? So we want you to do good. You lost 25 pounds. Keep balling out, bro. Stay focused. You one of the premier players of the league, bro. So I apologize for talking about you and eating Twinkies and shit. Hopefully you come on the show one day.
You know how it goes, Zion, man. You was a little big, eating a little bit too much. Man. You know what I mean? My man had to get at you a little bit, but you know what I mean? You've been listening to somebody, you feel me? And you've been just trimming down and you playing a lot better. You know what I mean? So even if you took the advice that people were saying, no, you didn't. I mean, it been working. You've been losing weight. You've been jumping higher. And you've been going the long haul pause. So keep grinding, man. Keep doing your thing.
We love that for you, Zion. Keep
I
it
got
pushing.
So I got teams of the future.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which NBA team you feel has a brighter future? I'm gonna bring up a couple names. And let me know.
Bet.
Brighter future. The Hornets with LaMelo and them boys,
Mm-hmm.
or the Rockets with Jalen Green and them boys. What team has a brighter future?
Rockets.
Houston Rockets.
Yeah, Houston Rockets.
Feel like they got a better coach, a better team, better roster.
I think they got more. If this team that they got, because this team right now is better than the Hornets. So if they make a run with this team for like if they let niggas rock for about 3 years, well, yeah, I'm going with the Rockets.
Okay, because Hornets been hurt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been injured. LaMelo been out. Bridges been out. They haven't really had the whole team to put it together. The next ones, we got the Grizzlies with the hurt John Morant. They got the former Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bain, or the Spurs with Wemby. What team has a better future?
That's a tough one.
Brighter future.
Spurs.
Brighter, I would say Spurs.
Spurs.
With Wemby, because Wemby's on the team and he's elevating every game.
Because you got that crucial piece. Everything else is going
Taking
on.
Spurs.
Facts. You only need one crucial piece.
So even outside of that, hold on, let me
Okay.
see. Greg Pop contract extension. So he signed. Greg Pop signed for 6 years. Oh no, sorry, new 5-year deal. Pop, Wemby, another 5 years. Somebody's going over there. In 2 years, somebody's going over there.
I think next year somebody's going to go over there, Trae Young.
Yo,
I think
in
somebody
the
gonna go
next
over there.
2 years, somebody's going over there to play with Wemby. I don't give a fuck. You
think?
stupid if you got a chance to go play with that. Pause. That was crazy. yo, that was crazy. Yo, pause.
That was out of
We
this
might have to bleep that out, Mike. I ain't
That
gonna
was
lie.
egregious.
I
Might have to stop the
I
show.
caught
Like,
myself immediately. Hold on, wait. Listen though, I ain't gonna lie.
that was
Any
crazy.
player, if you are a free agent this summer or next year, or if you're a free agent within the next 5 years, knowing that Pop is still gonna be there and you got Wemby there, and you don't go, you are stupid. You are stupid if you don't go play with Wembyana within these next 5 years while Pop is still there. You are retarded. Sorry, not retarded. You can't use that word. Don't ever use the word retarded. You are stupid if you don't go play with him. That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Okay, message from GQ, man. You heard it first. You heard it there first. Next team, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder with young Chet, know what I mean? Young Shea and all that. And the young Orlando Magic with my man Paolo, which is not getting as much love as everybody else. I don't know the fuck
That's
why
crazy.
not. But at the end of the day, it's cool. But what team you feel like has the brighter future, the young Thunder or the young Orlando Magic? Tough.
Magic.
Tough. I like that. I like
Magic. The reason why is the Thunder have enough players that's probably smelling themselves and feel like they're good enough that they go to any other team, they could probably still be themselves and still be that guy. Those players in 5 years, I like core teams, unless you had a crazy run like how the Warriors, they don't really stick together. Somebody leaves, somebody's gonna get offered more bread, somebody's gonna get gassed up. Yo, you the guy.
They're gonna start taking them apart.
Yo, you come over here, bro, you gonna shine. The Magic, I feel like they all locked in. I feel like they have a core unit. I feel like they know their roles. Ain't nobody trying to outshine Paolo. Ain't nobody trying to outshine friends Wagner. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, everybody knows that paint belongs to Wendell Carter or the other dude who came off that
Y'all
injury.
be playing with my man Cole Anthony.
Know what I mean?
Man,
Shout out Cole Anthony James, man. No, what was it? What was his name?
Cole Anthony Towns.
Shout out Cole Anthony
Cole
Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Got to do a
Shout out.
flashback.
But I'm saying even outside of that, you got those hungry guys and Jalen Suggs and Cole Anthony.
Hell yeah,
Know what I mean? You
got
guys,
Markelle Fultz, too.
You got Markelle Fultz.
Yeah.
I think that
Facts.
those guys, I can't. Those guys go to another team, they probably won't be as big as who they are right now.
But together,
They got that doghouse. They done got better and better. They defense they got incredible fucking defense. You know what I'm saying?
Top.
So I could say that. And remember, they all young, and they kind of like growing together. I feel like that's still Shea's team. I feel like you still might have that guy that might not want to give Shea the ball in the fourth quarter, down 4, and might feel like, yo, I could score too. I don't see that on Orlando.
So brighter future type shit. That's what I mean. Like, if you motherfucker Joel Embiid, I'm trying to get out of here. You got the Orlando Magic as an option. You got the Thunder as an option. Where you going?
I'm gonna go play with Paolo.
Paolo on that young defense.
I'm gonna go play with them niggas.
Get your 50 and let them niggas just dog house them.
I'm gonna go play with them.
Great pick. All right, last, but certainly not least.
Yeah.
I got your man Zion in them.
Okay.
New Orleans Pelicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ingram and all that.
Who else?
And our team, the New York Knicks. Which team has a brighter future?
My Knicks.
New Orleans Pelicans or the New York Knicks?
The only reason I'm gonna give it to the Knicks is because we got money. We got more money than the Pelicans. The Pelicans have a good team though. They have a good team. They got names. We got names too, but we really got two names. Randall and Brunson.
We got OG. OG a respected name.
OG's a good name.
He's part of that respect name. He's a respected name. He's not a household name.
You bring up them Pelicans names though. There's a few of them niggas over there. You got McCollum. You got
CJ.
Ingram. You got now GTA's becoming a household name. You got Zion. Valanciunas. So you got some names on paper. You got some names on paper.
Okay, so who you got?
But we got that bread. I'm gonna go with the Knicks. We got that money. Jalen Brunson is balling. For some reason, when the Knicks is balling, the superstars just automatically they just out of nowhere. Yo, he might come to New York. Yo, he want to come to New York.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got that bread. Only reason I'm taking Knicks is because we got that bread. That's the only reason why. If the Pelicans had that bread right now with those names, I'm going over there.
Knicks is balling too.
Okay. Brighter future. I'm gonna rock out with the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan. You feel me? And I feel like we on the East. The East is a lot more open. The West is probably a little bit more controlled. You know what I mean? They about to leave that LeBron and Curry era, but then they about to enter the Shea, Wemby, and Chet era. So it's like the West never get no break. You know what I'm saying? But the East, we got to worry about Tatum and how Giannis and them is doing. But overall, we keep building our team. And like you said, we got money. We could have got Zion from what the rumors was. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have the opportunity to kind of always bring somebody else in, Joel Embiid. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If we make those moves, we could easily dominate the East.
And go from there.
Rather than if they still, I don't know how many moves they could make in the West, but I never see Pelicans dominating the West.
So speaking of that, right? Speaking of, because you just brought up balance, and after this, I want YARISZ to get back into your question. The only reason why, because you just brought up East and West. Who can we see in the finals realistically? Because the league is so unbalanced, we don't have a clear cut favorite. But give me who y'all like East West finals. Start with you, YARISZ.
East West finals. I really do want to see my Knicks.
That's realistic though. But I ain't gonna lie, for the last forever of our lives, that has not been realistic.
Come on, man.
But now
it's realistic.
So I'll see. I can see the Knicks, and then I can Golden State. Fuck Golden State.
I can't. So I ain't gonna lie, the only thing is you can never count them out, but not the finals.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you just never know.
You never know. So we got Knicks for the East.
I'll have Knicks for the East.
The West is so much of a toss-up. It's crazy, son.
It's open right now.
Let me think about it. You go.
I know you fuck with Ant heavy. You don't like the Minnesota Timberwolves?
I mean, do I see them? Are they contenders?
Yes.
I think they top 3 right now.
Yes.
Or top 4 in the West right now.
Yes.
For sure.
I'll go with the Wolves.
I know you like Ant.
I like Ant.
I know you like Ant a lot, so that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking with the Timberwolves. I'm fucking with Timberwolves for the West.
Okay.
Out of the East, it's so clear cut favorite that the Celtics are gonna go to the finals. I think it's clear cut favorite that they are gonna go. Only thing is, God forbid somebody get injured, then everything changed. But I think it's clear cut favorite that we might be looking at the Celtics for the East. I want the Timberwolves. I like the Timberwolves. I really do like them a lot, but it's not clear cut. You still can't count out them Nuggets. You still can't count out the Thunder.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Still can count out the Nuggets and the Thunder, but I like how the Timberwolves are playing.
Scheme wise on the West, there's no team that could compete with Denver. From the center down, and then if it is a team that has a center, probably like Anthony Davis or Chet coming up, it's like you still got to worry about Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, so how can you defend that shit?
That's something that teams haven't been figuring out because they all 6'10", 6'11". So now we got Josh Hart, for example. He's 6'4", out rebounds everybody, but it's hard if Michael Porter's 6'11".
What you gonna do?
You can't teach 6'11". You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So then he'll have lower games. So it's really how your roster is configured, and I think the Denver Nuggets configured their roster to where it's like you got to compete with that to beat that. The passing big man, I think the Rockets is kind of building it. The Thunder is kind of building it, but those are still teams that's building.
That was a good call right there. The Rockets, because Sengun is
so
baby
that's what
Joker,
they're trying to build right now is those type of teams that's doing that. Same way how Curry and them was shooting, was team shooting. So with a team with a mold like that, all the other teams with a mold kind of like Denver, they're not as experienced as Denver.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm saying Denver is kind of like the favorite for me. And right now they're really fighting to get that number 1 seed because they know how important it is
that
home court advantage to go against those teams that might match up with them good. So I like Denver coming out there. And on the East, I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, but the Celtics been dominating the whole time, so I'm going to definitely show respect to them. They've been rocking it out. I feel like they're a lock for the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
To go to the finals.
So, I think so, too.
To go get to the finals, if Giannis and them and Dame start clicking in a certain way, it's going to be tough. If the Knicks start clicking and playing scrappy in a certain way, it's going to be tough. So, but right now, I got Boston going against Denver in the finals.
I won't lie. I ain't even gonna lie. We get back Randall, we get Mitchell Rob. They come back healthy. They figure out how to gel. We a problem.
Come on, man.
We a problem.
We gonna
the only people I'm worried about is the Celtics after that.
Yeah.
That's the only worry I got after that.
My worry will be more with the Bucks because Thibodeau like to play slow. And if you play slow, that's when Giannis could be Giannis and shit like
and
that.
And then fucking smash on you.
You feel me?
Yeah,
if we play fast, if Tibbs want to say, yo, let's just run him out the gym, but Tibbs never want to run nobody out the gym. With Boston, you want to slow it down? All right, cool. But with the Bucks, I'm not going to slow it down and build a wall for Giannis. We got to outrun him.
Yeah. And then remember, you can't count out the fact that Brook Lopez is in that Defensive Player of the Year. You don't want to slow the ball down with that nigga down there in that paint.
That 7 foot of running. Keep running. Tire him out.
Right, you gotta have him moving.
You feel me? So if that strategy get implemented, the Bucks is the main team I'm kind of like worrying about just because I know our style. But besides that, talent-wise, I think we could have a team play to our level, and we could got the ability to play out of body. So for us to not have as much talent as the Bucks or the Celtics, we got a perfect position.
We could ball.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. What else we got?
Yeah, what you got, Yaris?
So I want to talk about Anthony Edwards. That dunk.
Crazy.
He even said it. He said he just thinks that was the best dunk of his entire career.
The off the backboard or this new broke his finger joint?
Broke his finger on Collins.
Yeah, broke his finger on a nigga head.
That was insane.
How you dunk on a nigga and break your finger?
And then homie went to the locker room
had a concussion.
for a concussion protocol.
Nigga had a concussion, boy.
I don't know if you know John Collins, but you just made it worse, my nigga. You should have just popped up.
You should have even told nobody that.
I would have just popped up and just jogged to the locker room like, fuck it, all right.
Nigga dunks you into concussion.
Yeah, man, he made it look nasty. Well, and John Collins is actually a dunker himself that dunks on people.
That's the craziest part.
So you know what's crazy? So look, man, y'all remember when John Collins dunked on Joel Embiid and made a T-shirt? Yeah, y'all remember that?
Nah, he did.
The nigga dunked on Joel Embiid some crazy shit. Like, fuck that. Remember Joel? I think this is what gave him the mask. Yeah, I think this is what gave him the mask.
Oh shit.
Dunked on the nigga like crazy. I'm talking about they was both up in the air, bro. He was so high. And Joel Embiid was so high, bro. The nigga was in the air chokeholding him. That's how high they was in the air. Like he's over Joel's back and had to like hold on to him to finish the dunk. You know what I'm saying? They both fell on the floor. The nigga came to the press conference with that on a T-shirt.
Damn.
With him dunking on Joel Embiid on a T-shirt.
Word.
Anthony Edwards. I got the printing shop for you on 28th Street. We will go make the T-shirt.
We need it. We
will make the T-shirt immediately. Let me know if you need that shirt.
We need that
what I'm saying?
Put your man on the T-shirt.
We will cut John Collins on the T-shirt.
Put the man on the T-shirt. Nah, that was the most craziest dunk, and that was crazy. You are really the GOAT.
You rank that as dunk of the year? That's what you guys dunk for the year?
I have not seen nothing like that.
We actually gonna bring up we're gonna make up our own. Let's wait till the regular season ends. We'll pick, I guess, 3, 3, and 3, or whatever, 2, 2, and 2 to make our. Let's see what 10 we got. You know what I mean, 2, 4, 6, or we do 3, 3, 3, and then we all pick one. Dunk of the year. We just got some highlights. I mean, so y'all look forward for that on the Mandula's page. I mean, we gonna pick our dunks of the year. I mean, we gonna pick 10 of them, and we gonna have like a Mandula's like sports in the highlights. You know what I mean?
Man, definitely in there though for sure.
Man is
a
in
little
there.
teaser. Know what I mean?
And speaking of the dunks, I mean, before we even get off of that. I got best new generation dunkers, right? So I got 4 names right here. I just want to see who y'all got, you know what I mean, off this list. Jalen Green from the Rockets. Anthony Edwards, y'all know that already.
Yep.
Shaedon Sharpe from the Portland Trail Blazers.
He could jump.
Or Malik Monk. Who do y'all got out of that list as the best new generation dunker?
Damn.
Stacks?
I like that list.
I
I
really
like
do
that
too.
list a lot.
They jumping. The motherfuckers is jumping.
I'm gonna have to look at these dunks again.
They jumping.
And judge.
They are jumping.
Damn. I'm trying to figure out between Ant-Man and Green.
Same.
I know
That's what I'm trying to
Ant-Man, Ant-Man trending right now, but Jalen got some bodies this year too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Am I wilding for leaving Ja off? I only left him off because he injured.
Yeah,
That's the
he
only
ain't
reason I
played
left
this
him
year.
off.
It's all good.
He ain't played this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that number one, I'm gonna go with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Ant-Man?
Same here.
Ant-Man with you?
Ant-Man,
Number
yes.
one, I'm gonna go with Ant-Man. Number two, I'm gonna rock with.
I'll take a 1 and a 2.
Number two, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's gonna be a tie between Green and Monk.
Monk be wildin'.
BOD.
Malik Monk be wildin', son. I ain't even gonna front.
He got power, like he angry. So Shaedon Sharpe, I know he probably jump higher than both. All
He
of them,
probably
but
jumping higher than
I
him,
haven't
yeah.
seen him. Not
Yeah, he ain't got no bodies yet. He ain't got no real big bodies
You
yet.
feel me? So
Yeah,
I know he's one of them ones for sure. But I got Ant-Man 1 and I got the tie for 2. I got Jalen and I got Malik in there. Malik be flying.
So it's funny. Ant actually jumps higher than all of them. He jumps higher and he jumps
And
from farther. He jumps
Wow,
from further. He
here.
jumps from farther, and he jumps higher than all of them.
God
Yes.
But I don't think he's the most aggressive one. I think Jalen Green might be the most aggressive one because he done put niggas in the basket like on some shit. You know what I mean? That's a good one. I didn't even think about that shit. I just found their name, thought about it. That's a good list. Let us know in the comments who y'all got, man. The best new generation dunker. Anthony Edwards, Shaedon Sharpe, Jalen Green, or Malik Monk, man. That's actually a good one.
That's a good one.
I fucked myself up with that
That
one.
should be a dunk contest lineup right there. Y'all playing with
That
the
one
dunk
right there,
contest.
that's demon right there.
Might be able to bring that shit back.
All right, so that last question was on me. Stack, what you got? Yaris had the last one before that.
I was gonna get more. We get into the football. We get into the boxing. Which one y'all want to
Yeah,
do?
let's do it. Let's do it. I only have one more basketball. Y'all want to answer it? I just want to move on.
Oh, no, knock it out.
Who the MVP?
I got Tatum. Just because his team been dominating the whole time.
Dominating.
And he's been the number one player on the number one team the whole year by far. They number one by like close to 10 games. So
And they scraping shit.
Biggest points margin and everything. So I'm gonna show respect. I ain't gonna disrespect and be a prisoner of the moment. Just because he's doing so good, we forgot about him. I can't do that with MVP. So I got Tatum.
I fuck with that. What you got?
Jalen Brunson.
I fuck with that. I super fuck with that.
You deserve it.
For me, I'm gonna go Shea. Shea has been like the most consistent basketball player this year.
He has been very consistent.
He's been very consistent. The shit that he's been doing, like, it hasn't been done in probably ever. And I mean, so I'm gonna go Shea.
He's really different.
Hey, shout out to Shea. You know how hard it is to try to have a fan base forget the Russell Westbrook regime, where he basically averaged a triple double for 2 or 3 years, and
now you're here.
Now they're here, and they successfully took the fan base over with Shea and his gameplay. So Shea, you had big shoes to fill, and you filled that, but my boy, good
for
shit.
him to manage himself on the court and his social media is crazy. He got a caption for every. He got a fire.
And he be tagging
caption for
niggas
every
too.
Picture, bro.
My man's a dog.
So what you running into, Stacks? What you want to jump into?
All right, okay, let's go with this boxing shit, man.
Okay.
What you got? Jake Paul, Tyson.
Oh, I'm going Mike Tyson. I got Mike Tyson off the rip. Mike Tyson knocking that ass
I'm gonna
out.
say Mike Tyson because them recent videos I've been seeing.
Yo.
I'm scared.
Yo,
Okay.
about to knock that ass out.
So me and GQ was talking before this, right? And it was like, yo, do you know a 60-year-old that can knock you out? Now, I'm not saying that 60-year-olds that can fight can't knock you out. But Jake Paul is about, what, 25, 26?
I think he's like 26 or some shit. I'm about to look it up.
And he's been training every day, body on all type of prime juices and all type of European energies. Who know what he got on him, know what I'm saying? But then Mike, he's been chilling, doing podcasts. He got his own blunt raps. He's over there smoking weed. I understand Mike is Mike. I'm not tripping on none of that.
Right.
So if I'm feeding into the nostalgia of that's Mike Tyson, I got to still remember that he's 60 years old and this man is 26, still active at the end of the day. So that's why I'm going with Jake Paul, man. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna change the narrative, man. And I feel like I'm making a lot of money. Now you explain to me your side.
Wait, hold on.
What you got?
Rookie Pat Bev was stopping Kobe.
Absolutely not.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Rookie Pat Bev. Could Rookie Pat Bev stop Mamba out? 60-point last game. Can Pat Bev stop that?
He don't stand a chance.
He didn't stand a chance.
So Mike Tyson is the Mamba right now, Paul.
Mike Tyson is Kobe Bryant. Well, he's Michael Jordan. But like I was waiting to use that one. I had to formulate it. I had to like put it together. My shit was looking like Matrix numbers in my mind. I'm like, yo, how can I fucking
see that? I got it.
I got it. Could rookie Pat Beverly guard Mamba out? 60-point Kobe last game. Rookie Pat Bev wasn't stopping that.
All right. Let's see. Older players. Paul Pierce. He's probably around like that 50 years old, high 40 area.
Yeah.
You think he'll go on the court and play Shea right now?
No.
He can play Ja right now?
No.
That's what I mean. Paul, you still the truth or you still KG?
Right.
You still who you are.
Yeah.
But I can't feed into the nostalgia of that to think you're going to do it with this guy that's active right now, that's still actively doing it.
Something like that, which is more of a... So your age in basketball, you can't really compare it to your age in a one-on-one physical combat type of thing, you know what I mean? Because so with basketball, Paul Pierce probably will try to rely on the shot, but now Shea is so young and could just step up and guard that shit and make it way harder for him. Mike could still figure out certain things that Jake Paul doesn't know yet. You know what I mean? He don't know it yet. Like he don't know how to block a certain thing, or he might not know how to weave a certain fighter. Cause styles make fights. You know what I mean? You could train for this nigga or train for the last 17 niggas you fought, but this one new nigga come in and fuck everything up for you. Prime example. Anthony Joshua, when he was supposed to fight, I believe, Dylan White. Dylan White canceled out of the fight. He ended up fighting Andy Ruiz. Never seen him before. None of that. You just a new dude that's taking place of this other guy. Ruiz knocked Anthony Joshua out twice. He dropped him twice. You know what I'm saying? He knocked him out to win the fight, but he dropped him twice. Only thing is styles make fights. Anthony Joshua probably just ain't come across that one guy yet that fought like that. You know what I mean? And mind you training for this guy for so long, he cancels out. Now you fighting this guy. Jake Paul cannot train for the fighter of the caliber of Mike Tyson.
And Jake Paul is small. Like
he's not a heavyweight. He's not a heavyweight. So even just the punching power is a whole nother thing now too. It's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing.
So you got Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I got Mike. I got Mike by knockout too. I got Mike by.
In 8 rounds, what round he gonna knock him out in?
Probably the last one. I would say like the 7th or the last one.
He's the most tired?
I don't think Mike gonna be the most tired.
Huh?
Mike not gonna be the most tired.
Nah, Stack's face got me.
At 59?
He gonna be ready, bro. He gonna be ready. He gonna be ready.
Got a couple dollars on you, Jake.
Yeah, he gonna be ready. Mike gonna be ready. Man. Mike gonna be ready. So what's your next boxing, Sax?
Shit, I'm going over the shit you have. You can put it together.
Oh, so I got outside of that, I got Haney and Garcia. They getting closer. You know what I mean? Ryan been acting a little bit more normal lately. Posting up regular videos on Instagram, training with Derek James and stuff like that. Was he trolling, or should his fan base still be worried that something is wrong? What do y'all think? You think about this fight?
I don't think his fan base worried at all. I think they just as crazy as he is. I think he turned. Facts. I think he turned the crazy down. I think he's still doing crazy things, but he's just not putting it out.
Right.
But he's putting out more of him training and working hard.
Right.
At the end of the day, we do know that Ryan Garcia is a good fighter. Like he can fight. It's just that when you boxing, from me looking at it, if your head is, you can't play boxing. If your head is not 100%. In it, you're gonna get your head knocked off. You know what I'm saying? So him not being in that time, in that mind frame for those couple weeks, or putting those things out to kind of get his mind away from it.
Right.
Haney ain't do none of that. The times where you wasn't locked in, he was still locked in. So I'm still gonna give the edge to him, to Haney. Should they be worried about him? Nah, I think he's an Instagram TikToker. He puts out content that makes money. That's part of his business. So he's gonna put out content that's gonna get reactions.
Right.
So I don't think they should be worrying about him. I think that's actually what they want, actually. So
do you feel like that's like affecting anything?
I feel like it's affecting the views on like his crazy shit that he been doing and saying. I think that it's affecting the viewership that could potentially come to the fight. Because I feel like now it's like a fucking clown show. Like, you know what I mean? Like real boxing, the people that's really into boxing
and then
don't
like
care
the
as
social
much.
Media stuff it's kind of not coinciding.
It's messing it up. So I feel like real boxing fans, like they probably over it. I feel like it's more of a gimmick now. I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried about I'll be worried about how the motherfucker gonna come out and fight. I will be worried. I'm gonna take that back. I would be worried that Jake is not gonna be the same Jake that not Jake, sorry. Ryan not gonna be the same Ryan that fought Tank. Or he not gonna be the same Ryan that just came off a knockout. Because he just came off a knockout. I think that he's gonna be a little bit different. I think something is off.
I think it's gonna be a big payday for him. Something might be off, but something was probably already off. Before that Giovante or the Davis fight, I didn't think it was nothing wrong with him.
Right.
I thought he was straight. Soon as he got that bag or whatever happened to
everything
him,
changed.
It changed. So he is who he is now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should be worrying about him. Like I said, I still think he a good fighter. It looks like he stays in shape.
Right.
But I just know mentally, if you saying you're a fighter, it's hard to be like, okay, and I'm an actor and I'm a TV specialist. Like, no, you better be a fighter because you can't play around with this fighting stuff. Like, you can't deviate and do these other things. So he's trying to do it and break the mold and show other people can do it. But like I said, you can't play boxing. You could probably do that and play basketball. You could probably do that and play football. You can't do that with boxing.
That don't work when you going against a motherfucker who all day, all night, he just dreaming about knocking you out.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like the motivation is different.
That shit don't work. This nigga think about knocking you out and you trying to go cop a rollie or some shit.
And you trying to post content and he's working out with your picture on a boxing bag. Trying to it ain't, you know what I mean? You playing with it. That's just how I feel.
That's a fact.
Boxing is so different now.
Boxing
like,
boxing that changed.
Social media and like you know the TikTok and stuff, and it's bringing more viewers to like the younger generation.
Right.
But there's still so many like older boxing fans that are probably like not even watching.
They're not even onto it. They're not even into it no more.
And it's like that's how they make their bread. Everything is through social media.
Facts.
So it's like when this person's posting a TikTok and they're tagging whatever brand or whatever.
They're making money from it.
They're making bread, and then that's how the company is making money.
Right.
But it's not really like. I don't really see much of those fans from back then.
From the days.
Really,
but you know what though?
In the boxing realm.
I'm not mad at the fighter that's getting bread because how much of them older fighters they gonna fucking got punched in the head so much they can't talk, they can't walk. They never got this close of a bag that these new fighters is getting now. You know what I mean? So I think that's more of it too. A little bit of hate, a little bit of saltiness. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at a fighter that's like, yo, what? All I gotta do, I'm Jake Paul. I gotta fight Mike Tyson. I'm about to get $50 million off of this. I'm fighting Mike Tyson.
I think it's scripted.
Nah, hell no. They gonna fight.
These fights not scripted?
Hell no. They about to fight.
I think it'll probably be scripted more when it was real boxing and they really cared about who won boxing wise. Because it was
this shit about bread.
This one right here is about
nobody
bread.
in the world gives a fuck which one of these niggas get knocked out as long as somebody get knocked out. Or it's a good fight. Now this shit is about money.
Yeah, they already paid for the ticket.
Yeah, this shit about that bread.
Now in the beginning, where it's a fighter that is projected to be one of the ones, and they give him like lineup fights.
They need him to keep winning.
Yeah, that might be a little bit, you know what I mean, balanced a certain way. And I think with the YouTubers and the influencers wanting to take up fighting, it brings a lot of money to the boxing, and a lot of influence and notoriety to the boxing world. It's just that now you got the top boxers actually wanting to fight the top YouTubers. To me, it's like I think somebody brought it up before. You should just have a boxing YouTuber belt or a boxing influencer belt. Like have a class for them to where they can fight it. There should be no way I'm an influencer and I think I should fight Deontay Wilder for the belt.
That's interesting.
That's insane.
This is what I'm talking about.
If you're a pro and you got that bag, so boxing don't go off of your record and you nice and you the next up. Boxing don't go off of that. Okay. Boxing go off of I'm the champ. I got the bag. Fuck you. I don't have to fight you. What are you even about to bring to the fight? If I'm the nigga who about to bring 100,000 fans to the fight and you only bring in 10, fuck you, nigga. What I'm fighting you for? Even if you are super nice and you could beat me, boxing is no longer about. I'm the best. Craft. It's not about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, you had the motherfuckers. I was like, nigga, I'm better than you. I'll knock you out. You don't got that no more. Now I got the bag. I won the fights. I got the belt. I say what goes. Like even the rehydration clause. I don't know if I know what that is, but Floyd Mayweather is the king of a rehydration clause. Now Canelo is the king of it, which basically they drain you. They drain you. They make you come down to a certain weight. and then you got the day of the fight or some shit like that, you got like 1 day or a couple of hours to put some weight back on. Wow. So that's what happened. That's what happened with Ryan and Tank. Tank made Ryan do that. Canelo makes most fighters do that. Floyd in his later half of his career made almost every fighter do that. You know what I'm saying?
So why they make him do that?
Because it's an advantage, nigga. I'm the champ. You want to fight me? These are my rules to fight me.
That is so.
And them niggas will make you fucking. You can't eat nothing. You not drinking nothing. You got to get down to this certain weight, and you got to stay this weight up on. You got to stay this weight up until the day of the weigh-in, the final weigh-in, and then that day, 24 hours before fight, you get to go up to 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, they drain you, and then you only get to put on at least minimum 10 pounds.
But are you the same weight as me when I drain myself? Pause.
We the same exact weight.
So if I bulk up, then that means I'm 10 pounds more than you at that point.
No, but let's say I'm naturally 160 and you naturally 140. I make you come up to my weight. You're going to be way heavier. You're going to be slower. You're going to be sluggish. And if you naturally 140 and I'm naturally 160 and we hate each other, we talking mad shit. And you like, yeah, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You want to fight, nigga? You want all of these belts? Come down to 140. Now I got to drain myself 20 pounds. You know what I mean? I got to get down 20 pounds lighter. And then the day of the fight, 24 hours before the fight, I only get to put back on 10 pounds of my natural body weight. Nigga, I'm not going to be the same. I'm not going to be hitting as hard. I'm probably gonna be a little bit sluggish, you know what I'm saying? So when niggas hit you with that rehydration shit, you don't know who's really the best. Nigga, fight me at our natural weight and let's see who the best.
I'm about to start saying that to people just to see something.
Yeah, man, that rehydration shit, bro. That should have killed you, bro. You know what I mean? So what you got, Yaris? All right, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy GQ, 1/3 of the Mandulas, right? This ain't even like a announcement or anything. On my way here to the set, I was on the train. I seen this dude. He came on the train. You know what I mean, looking a little, you know what I mean, looking a little down, like he ain't have it really. You know what I mean, clothes not really all of that. But more of the story, he had his 2 daughters with him. You know what I'm saying, I was about to judge him off the rip. You know what I mean, when I first seen him, I was about to judge him. But then, dude, once the train doors closed and the train pulled off, dude was like, yo, you know, my name is this and that. I'm just here to sing, try to make some money. You know what I mean, if you got any donations after my song, boom. More of the story, the dude had a good ass voice. You know what I'm saying, he sounded mad good, and I felt his passion. I mean, you come on the train, you got your 2 daughters and you doing that. To y'all, I just want to say, bro, keep grinding, bro. You don't know who watching. You don't know who's watching what you got going on. Keep grinding. Stay hungry. Stay motivated. Don't let what anybody else think or got going on cloud your judgment, cloud your mind. Stay hungry. Stay on your mission. And that's just that, man. Just seeing him on the train, that shit made me feel like, damn, yo, he grinding. And you know what I mean? He might not be in the best position, but he's still staying hungry and he grinding. So that's my piece to you, man. Stay hungry, man. 1/3 of the Mandulas, GQ. Hey.
So I want to just tap into March Madness.
Okay.
Are you guys looking at March Madness brackets?
I was watching before I came out the bathroom. Fucking number 4 Kansas just got eliminated by number 5. Was it Florida? I literally was just looking at that shit just right now.
I'm about to look at it now.
I was literally just looking at it.
Like, this is crazy. These
March Madness
are like.
Oh yeah. Oh, number 5 Gonzaga. Number 4 Kansas just got beat by Gonzaga and they got smoked by 21. At the halftime, Kansas was up by 1. The game ended 89-68. Gonzaga beat them by 21 points. Shit like that. When you think in your mind, oh, I'm going to the NBA next year, and a fucking team comes out of nowhere and send you home, and that just changed the whole direction of you getting drafted, that's heartbreak. That's heartbreak right there.
Who do you guys see in the Final Four?
I'm right now. I'm gonna be biased, only because I like him so much. I just want to see Rob Dillingham. I want to see Kentucky win.
You want to see Kentucky?
I want to see Kentucky win. I'm a super Rob Dillingham fan right now. So that's where I'm at with it right now.
This is a pretty interesting bracket here going on.
There's only one perfect bracket remaining. One out of however many thousand that there were. You know what I'm saying? There was only one of those. I ain't even gonna lie. NCAA March Madness is actually going crazy for the males and for the females. You know what I mean? Juju Watkins, I mean, she just won her NCAA tournament debut. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 blocks. She passed Cheryl Miller for most points in the season in USC history, and she helped lead USC to its first NCAA tournament W since 2006. Juju.
Women are everything.
Shout out to you, girl.
Women are everything, man.
Shout out to you, Juju.
Good job, Jay.
You know what I mean? So even speaking of that with the females, know what I mean, I got these
we got Caitlin Clark, we got Angel Reese.
We got Angel Reese, Juju Watkins, and Caitlin Clark. Just between there's other females that's killing doing their thing. Between those three girls alone for WNBA and for just women's basketball, like Angel Reese, she signed one of the biggest NIL deals in college basketball. And I mean, so she got that bag. And then now what I see happening is a lot of these players, they actually stay in more years in college to get their degrees. Because honestly, bro, so Angel Reese right now makes more money than some of the WNBA players.
A lot of them.
She makes more money than most of them. You know what I mean? So I don't even have to go to the WNBA. I can finish school, get my degree, and I don't have to come play for y'all. I don't have to. I mean, I'm already a millionaire. And she probably got other business. I know she's been doing
business ventures.
She got other business ventures. She's been doing like acting and shit. Like I've been seeing her in music videos, and she's modeling, doing fashion shows and shit like that. And then you got Caitlin Clark on the other end of things, who's probably not as
out
off the court, out there, you know what I mean? But she's killing women's basketball. I mean, she's destroying college men's and women. She's destroying stats, you know what I mean? So even her, she's going to the WNBA, obviously, because I feel like that's probably just in her blood. She's made to go do that. But somebody like Angel Reese don't even have to go to the WNBA. Somebody like Juju Watkins, she's going to go to WNBA because I could see her being one of the Candace Parkers or the Maya Moores. I could see them doing that. Stacks, you as a male, what do you think about female basketball, whether it's WNBA or college? Do you think that they've gotten better? How do you think they are?
I think it's cool. I think they breaking the mold. I think a team, whatever a WNBA team is, whatever WNBA team, they need to offer them a max contract to come in because whatever team get them, they're going to get a whole bunch of influence, a whole bunch of fans just off of them. You could do female lines, lip lines, hats, and I mean piercing lines, whatever female. Like you could sell a whole market with the Jujus and the Angela Reeses. So it's worth a lot more. Angela Reese and Caitlin Clark kind of remind me of like the old school Magic and Bird,
right?
Where it was like Magic was mad outgoing, smiling, and like kind of the people person, and Larry Bird was just like straight to business,
straight to basketball player.
Yeah, you know what I mean, just straight playing ball. So
that's a good comparison to put it like that. Yeah, that was a good one. To
I
put
like
it like
the
that.
dynamic. I like the dynamic of it. I like to see how it materializes. I know them two going into the WNBA. If they saying the WNBA is a struggling sport, if they get them two in there and with Juju in there, I think that's a great. It's putting the future in the right place.
You don't see Caitlin Clark going to like international. Don't they pay more?
Not international women's. Nah.
Really?
WNBA is like the highest thing for the females, but bro, they don't even have to play. Like they don't even. You go to the league unless you're like a real passionate about the sport and you want to become like one of the top players. You want to get in the history books. Outside of that, you go to the league to make money.
Right.
You know what I mean? You go to the league to change your family's lives, to pay your mom's bills, buy her a crib. That's kind of what you go to the league for. You know what I'm saying? I think that they're going to change the face. They're going to change the landscape with basketball, whether it's between females or males. Because, like, for example, look at the All-Star game. You had that girl, I don't know her name, but
Sabrina from Liberty.
Sabrina did the fucking three-point contest with Steph Curry. We've never seen that. WNBA has never even had that much viewership for the NBA to even consider doing that. You know what I mean? So we don't know. These girls is jumping out the gym. They dunking, catching alleys and shit now. So I like it. I like the landscape for females basketball.
The WNBA was always frowned upon.
Right.
It was like, oh, what's the point of women playing basketball? Like nobody watched them anyway.
Right.
Like,
there was only one dunker. It was Lisa Leslie, and then after that, it took fucking years for us to see Brittany Griner.
But that's cool and everything. But women are really like
nice.
Women are really it. Like we really the shit. Like we got even in the NFL. Like you got women in sports. Like all of that is really coming to life. Right. And I'm getting there too.
Speak for them girls.
Talk your shit.
Speak for them ladies, man.
I'm getting there too. You know, I aspire to work in the NFL, either in media or even like an analyst. You know, I'm still doing my school shit.
Right.
I'm working real hard, but women in sports is killing it. Like I aspire to also create some type of committee.
Right.
Like for women in sports, even in my organization.
No, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
like
up.
That's exactly what I'm working on, and I'm doing it.
You got to put on for the females.
Yeah.
You're definitely doing it.
I have respect for these women because they're really shining. And I'm seeing a lot more of them on social media, like more on ESPN, like things like that. Like I'm seeing more of that.
Females taking over. Remember, it started with the coach, the female coach who ended up making it to the NBA. What was that? That was the one for the Spurs, right? The first female NBA coach.
Huh?
The first female NBA coach. Can you pull that up real quick? I forgot her name, but I think she went to the Spurs. I think she was the
Becky Hammond.
Becky Hammond, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It started with her. It started. Isn't there like a coach in the NFL, a female coach in the NFL or some shit?
Yes. I forgot her name.
That's what I'm saying. So females is starting to really take over. Stacks, you got something else for us real quick?
I would say it's about that time we could do Who's Better.
Oh yeah, let's jump into this Who's Better, gang. All right, so boom. The first one. Stacks. Who's better? Mm-hmm. Joel Embiid versus prime Dwight Howard. Who you taking?
Prime Dwight Howard. I'm not even thinking twice.
Why?
Prime Dwight Howard was literally probably top 5. I ain't gonna hold you, son. Boy was different. He was like 7 foot and he was built. He was wild. He did 1,000 push-ups a day.
He was wild, son.
Yeah,
he was wild, son.
I'm taking prime Dwight. I think Dwight was unstoppable.
Yeah.
At the time where Embiid kind of had to have Jimmy Butler, he had Ben Simmons, he had all of these people. Dwight was just out there by himself.
Dolo.
And you had to worry about Dwight, and then he had shooters around him on defense. They just forced everybody to Dwight.
Facts.
It was just all around Dwight. So I saw him impact the game in a bunch of different levels. So I'm gonna pick prime Dwight Howard over Joel.
I'm gonna go prime Dwight too, because I'm not gonna lie. I seen Dwight Howard do shit that I was like, yo, there's no way this nigga just jumped that high at 7-something, 200 and something pounds. There's no way he just jumped that high. Then you gotta think about it, bro. Dwight Howard was doing all of that shit with no shot.
None.
He was doing all of that shit, straight dunking on niggas, putbacks, alleys.
Just getting mad.
Bro, all of his top highlights in his career is him dunking on a nigga. Ain't no fadeaways, ain't no threes, ain't no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, fucking, ain't no Dirk step back shots, ain't none of that. That nigga was
just running the court.
Straight dunking on everybody, blocking everything. And remember, bro, the nigga was grabbing every rebound you could think of.
Off the top of the backboard.
Off the top of the backboard, he getting the rebound. And drive and running the ball up the court and dunking on you. So I got prime Dwight Howard. Yaris, who you got? Joel Embiid, prime Dwight.
For me right now, I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to say Joel Embiid.
Why?
Only because from seeing him right now defensively, he's great.
Right. He
he's
balling.
also like he handles the ball really, really well. And you don't really see that as much like in the especially now.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid. I'm gonna give him some credit. You know?
Okay.
So I'll give him
Shout out Joel.
I definitely give Joel I would definitely give Joel the flashiness or the athleticism, I guess. I probably would give him that.
Like, you know
I probably would give him that for sure. Shout out you, Joel.
Very skilled.
The next one. This is a one-man thing, but we got 3 options. Who's the next best shooter after Steph Curry? Name 3. I got Dame, Trey, and Clay.
Trey who?
Trey Young.
Okay.
Damian Lillard, Trey Young, and Klay Thompson. But I'm actually going to take Klay off because they together. They're like the same person.
Yeah.
That third person that I had there was Tyler Hero.
You said best shooter?
Who's it? Who's the next best 3-point shooter after Steph Curry?
3-point shooter after Steph Curry.
I named 3, but I'm gonna just pick one. I'm gonna go Dame. I'm gonna go Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Best 3-point shooter. Who have
After
I been
Steph Curry.
seeing so good?
I'm taking Trey Young out and putting KD in there.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Okay. He got mine.
I like that. I like that.
Mine.
I'm also putting Paul George up there.
PG.
PG is definitely a high percentage 3-point shooter.
New York's own Dante DiVincenzo. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My guy got 10 games left to break the record, man. You need to break it.
Shout out to you, Dante. We hope we break that shit,
break
bro.
Break that record.
So who you said Dante, KD.
If we go and naming 3 after Steph, then yeah, Dame is that one. You know what I mean? Dame is definitely the second best shooter over Clay.
Right.
Then I'm going with Clay, and then I'm going with KD. Those are
the only reason I want to leave Clay off is because they like the same type of shooter. So I would leave Clay off for that.
So if you want like a young boy that let that shit go, homie from Portland, Anthony Simons.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Look at him.
That's a good one.
He let it go off the dribble. He could just shoot it from further. I think he shoots better than Trae Young.
That's a good one right there.
Trae Young, to me, not really a lethal shooter, honestly. I think he's more of a smart player. I think he was feeding into that Curry shit, but I think he got the ability to do it, but he's really like a floater, get to the paint, and kind of like do
I
that.
would say that. I would say that Trae's IQ is higher than Steph Curry's. His basketball
I don't
IQ.
know, but I know on the court he could dissect a defense. It's just that Curry don't have to dissect your defense so much. You just shoot from 30.
I would say Trae Young is a better point guard than Steph Curry. Steph Curry is just a better shooter.
Trae Young is definitely a better pure point guard.
Yeah.
I put it to that.
So I'm gonna go with DiVincenzo.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jalen Williams, and I'm gonna go with Grayson.
For 3-point shooter after Curry?
Grayson
For Jalen
Allen.
Williams? And Grayson Allen? I like Grayson Allen. Jalen Williams, you caught me off guard with that
They
one.
all definitely shooting high
They
percentages.
right
all,
now,
yeah.
But
High
I
percentage.
look at those type of things. Like right now, they are like the highest 3-point right now.
Yeah.
They got it. Yeah, they
doing
got
their
it.
thing.
All right, so I respect that.
And DiVincenzo been wilding.
He been wilding. Didn't he just break a record?
Close
He just
to
broke
it.
some shit.
Very close.
Oh, he probably broke another one. I'm looking at the all-time Nick record. I know he's about.
All right, so he's close to that.
25
All right, I
Close,
bet.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one, we got best wide receivers. Old school versus new school.
Okay.
Old school. And this is, y'all taking the whole entire class, old school or new school. Randy Moss, Ocho Cinco, Terrell Owens versus Odell Beckham, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs.
Ooh.
Old school versus new school.
Well, I'm going with the old school for sure. The best route runner on this shit. The best route runners,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, is Ocho, Odell, and Stephon Diggs. Those are the best route runners. A part of that. You know what I mean? Randy's by himself. Randy is the fastest. He's the tallest out the group.
Right.
He's the most athletically
Out of all of
talented.
them.
I
out of all of
agree.
them.
Right.
I literally agree with that.
Right.
Terrell Owens, he was kind of like Dwight Howard at receiver, to be honest with you. He was
Thugging
a brolic.
everybody. Yeah, nigga
he
was
was a
thugging
500
everybody.
push-up a day kind of guy. So him and Jamar Chase, I got a but for that court, nah. You ain't,
So,
you
all
ain't
right,
stopping. You ain't
can I
stopping that old
change?
school,
Can I
man.
change one of them?
Okay.
I'm gonna change Odell. Odell's more of a highlight player. I'm gonna change Odell to
Okay.
Megatron. Megatron, Jamar, Stephon. I'm gonna still put Megatron with new school because even though he played in that same era with Randy Oldersinger and them, the guys are still older than him. So I'm gonna throw Megatron in that new school. You still keeping it? You still keeping it?
I'm still Gucci with
Yeah. With the old school, I got everything. Randy, he's gonna take your number one corner out over the top. Terrell Owens gonna beat up your second quarterback because with physical routes.
Facts.
And Ocho, you just can't touch
You
him.
couldn't stop
Yeah,
him.
He's that sweet feet.
You couldn't
know what
stop
I
him.
mean?
Yeah,
Can't touch him.
I actually got old school too, so we all on the same page. I take that. I tried to see if anybody was gonna be like, no, but Odell had the backwards catch. He caught it with his
whatever.
fingers. So one of y'all was gonna do that real quick. Know what I mean? So
Nah.
next one. We only got one more after this. Kyrie versus AI, handles only.
Kyrie. Because
Kyrie.
he's crazy.
All right, we all on the same page. I don't even need to hear whys. I know
Kyrie.
I know what's going on. All right, Kyrie.
Shout out to Kyrie.
Shout out you, Kai. See how I did that too, right, Kai? From that last episode with Piff. Fuckers they talk about, nigga. So look, last but not least, the fun one. X-Men or the Avengers?
I came up off the X-Men.
I'm going off X-Men just off of Wolverine. That's my nigga right there. I ain't even going for
I
it.
came up off the X-Men.
I ain't gonna lie, Wolverine is whooping Captain America's ass. 100%.
What about you, Stacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an X-Men kind of. I'm part of that X-Men realm. I feel like I know each of them individual stories besides the X-Men. You know what I'm saying? I know Professor X's brother. I know Logan.
Like, we grew up with them. Like,
Yeah, I
what
know.
up,
How your brother doing? Sabertooth. Like I know everything about it. So
Yeah, what old Mystique? She chilling?
you feel me? I got a personal connection with them because I really came up under that of knowing that
Facts.
world. Know what I'm saying? Avengers, man, it's cool.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
It is
Avengers
what
to
it
me
is.
is like this new
Like kiddie stuff?
cinematic
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
This new cinematic
Yeah.
kid stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't really, you know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
X-Men?
Avengers cool.
Yeah,
X-Men.
I agree
X-Men?
with X-Men. If a tattoo show can have one of the flash challenges
Yeah.
be choose a character from X-Men like to tattoo on, like
that's
that,
pain.
and then mad people started like getting Hugh Jackman's face.
It's mad X-Men characters you can fuck with. It's mad X-Men, like it's mad historic X-Men characters.
That was the most historic episode of Ink Master.
Ink Master, shout out Ink Master.
Yo.
Yeah, we gotta be on the Ink Master. Stop playing with us.
Yo, man, episode 8, man. How y'all feeling? How you feeling, Stacks?
How you feeling, Stacks?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. It's raining outside, weather nasty, but we in here making it look good. You feel me?
So making shit shake.
Every time we come here, it fucking rain.
Every single time.
Every time we come in, it's raining.
And windy as fuck. And cold.
How you feeling, Yaris?
I feel good. I feel great.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here as always.
8 episodes in, man. I feel great, man. Before Yaris take us out, this is on behalf of all of us, and we all just look right here on behalf of all of us. 8 episodes. We've been doing this for 2 months.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Traveling here. Shout out Mike. You know, Mike on the boards in the back. Guys, shout out Mike. Guys, snap it up for Mike. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to everybody that's subscribing, that's been sharing the content, that's been liking it. I mean, we had 116 subscribers. We just surpassed 30,000 views. So we really appreciate y'all, man. Again, like, subscribe, comment, share. Yaris, take us out.
All right, y'all. So that was episode 8. Yo, we are so stoked. Thank you so much for all of you guys' support. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, and we gonna get out of here. Peace.
Hey,
we out this thing.
I wanna love you. I really need you. I wanna